Before we start, we make a quick revision about the previous lessons. Please be ready and try to understand. We have talked in the previous lesson about what kind of organism and have one cells, and bacteria can cause infection like strep throat in the winters. Yeast is a kind of fungus. A paramecium has many kinds of structures inside its cells. Today we will discuss how are organisms named. How are organisms named? We will discuss this point. What does the first part of scientific name refer to? We can answer in this point, it's genus. I will repeat. In this lesson, we will discuss what does the first part of the scientific name refers to. The answer is genus. And the second part of scientific name refers to species. This means the first refer to genus, the second part refer to species. Now, what is the genus name? What is the genus name of the wolf and the dog? Canis. Look to these figures or the chart. Gray wolf, Canis, coyote. We will differ between the both and we will introduce what is the gray wolf and coyote, what is the difference, what is the similarity. Now we can say, what is the genus name of the wolf and the dog? Canis. You can say Canis. Canis lupus and Canis laterans. If we back to the classified scientist, we find the first part of the organism name is called genus. We mentioned this point before a little. By this way, scientists can study specific organisms. It's useful for the scientists. By this way, they can study specific organisms and classify living things. Classify living things. There's a genus number. They found genus number of species on Earth. Genus number of species on Earth. And there are more, don't name till now. There's no name till now because a large number. It has a large number. Genus and species. Genus and species eat meat. Concentrate in this point. Genus and species eat meat. First property. Eat meat. Concentrate in this point. Eat meat. Genus and species eat meat. Like the wolf, like the coyote. And the species in genus have different traits. Species in genus have different traits, such as color. It has a color different of others. Red wolves, we can see red wolves are Canis rufus. Canis rufus. This kind is Canis rufus, and members look similar to the others. Gray wolves are Canis lupus. Here, you can see it in this photo. Gray wolf. Gray wolf are Canis lupus. Coyote Coyotes are canis latrans. They are different. Now, wolves and coyotes and dogs belong in the genus Canis. Grey wolf, coyote, and the dog belong in the genus Canis. Now let's move. We are gonna to watching a video.
Dirty D's in the whiskey grams. Native son is a toothless.
Not here. Wolf bigger. Wolf bigger. Coyote smaller. Big difference. Coyote smaller.
The dirty D's in the whiskey grams. Native son is a toothless brands. Plays the keys when he speaks in sound.
Coyote for color brown or pale gray.
Well, I'll be back with an iron beer and shotgun shells and a bandolier. Cotton stands and dirty boots. I'm riding out my last good time. Like a champion, spit it out. I gotta spit them in this white man's mouth. Take a sip, spit it out. It's just down the bottom in this mountain man sound. Take a sip, spit it out. Down the bottom in this mountain man sound. Take a sip, spit it out. Just down the bottom in this mountain man sound.
Wolf hunt in packs. Wolf hunt in packs, in group. Coyote hunt in pairs or alone. Other difference. Coyote more adaptable to humans. We can see it in our city. Wolf less adaptable to humans. It can live in the cities. Coyote hunt smaller prey. Smaller prey. The difference between smaller prey and big prey. Smaller prey, it has largest reward. What about the food? Not here. 2.5-inch food print. Food print. 2.5 inch for the coyote. Wolf 4.5. Bigger. Wolf lower howl. Near threatened, near threatened. Listen to the voice of wolf. The voice is different. This comparison between the both, this video useful for comparison. Okay, thank you. Open your book, page 40. Open your book, page 40, to put highlight. Page 40. Okay, sometimes there's a problem in the program. We reopen the program. Page 40. Page 40. Now, how are organisms named? We talk about this point and we explain. Now I need a student to read this passage. I will choose Amin. Amin.
Yes.
Amin, read the first passage, please.
Scientists use a naming system to classify living things. Each kind of organism has its own name. The first part of the organism's name is its genus.
Yeah.
The second part is its species.
Species, yes.
By using these names, scientists can identify and study specific
organisms. Okay, thank you. You did well, thank you. Here you can put a highlight. There's the first genus. The second part is its species. You have to distinguish between the first genus, the second part. We explained in the video. Okay, now Yusuf Ala, Yusuf.
Yeah.
Read, please.
Where I read. Scientists have named about 1.7 million species on Earth,
yeah.
To do by man.
Yes. Generous number, yeah. Yes, continue. Complete, continue. Yusuf.
I finished to the name. I read it from first.
Yeah. لا complete the next.
To the next page.
Yeah.
Wolves contains belong in the genus Kynos. Dog belong in this kind. Do remember of the genus Kynos look similar. They all eat meat. However, the species in the genus have different traits. One, this trait is color.
Yeah.
Red wolves are Chinese and rufous. Gray wolves are Chinese and rufous, and coyotes and are Canis and Laternus.
Yes.
I finish.
Okay, thank you, Yusuf. Thank you. Iyad.
Yes.
Iyad. Read from one trait is color. Here. One trait
Okay.
is color, yes.
Trait is color red. Red wolves are Canis. Ruffs. Gray wolves are Canis lupus.
We examine this point. There's a difference in color. Red wolves are Canis rufus. Gray wolves are Canis lupus. Coyotes are Canis laterus. Yes. Page 41. Sorry, the program. No answers. Program no answer. We can. There's a technical issue. Open your book, page 41. Page 41. Page 41. We'll answer number 1. Iyad. Read number 1. Vocab. Iyad, read number 1.
Plants, animals, fungi, and protest.
Yes, excellent. You did well. Excellent. Thank you so much. Protest, yes.
That have organisms with many cells.
Thank you. About the classify, Omar Arshad. Omar.
Yes.
Number 2. Many birds read.
Many birds eat the seeds of the rose plant.
Yeah.
Rosa rugosa.
Yes.
What is this plant's genus and species?
Yes, genus answer. Genus Rosa, species Ragosa. Number 3, Adam Ahmed. Number 3, Adam Ahmed.
Yes.
Read number 3.
Structural thinking. How can classification of a poisonous organism help save someone's life?
Okay, thank you. How can classification of Poison house organism help save someone's life. Identification of poison house. Plant or animals can be critical in determining how to treat a person and who has ingested the poison or been bitten by the poison house animals. You can transfer the answers. Number four, I will choose Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim bin Raid. Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim. Number 4. Okay, I will choose other students. Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, are you hearing me, Abdul Malik?
Yeah, I can.
Number 4, read number 4.
Which
Yes, number 4.
statement about the number of species is true?
Yeah. Read the all. After that we can choose.
Kingdoms contain the most.
Yeah.
Film contains the most.
Phylum contain the most.
Orders have the fewest. Kingdoms have the fewest.
Okay. Which choose? We know the kingdom, the largest. The kingdom, the largest. We took this point from the first. Kingdoms, the largest. Put A, correct answer. A, correct answer. Thank you. Hamad Yahya.
Yes.
Number 5.
Okay.
All the organisms, yes.
All the organisms in this kingdom make their own food.
Yes, which choice? Which choice?
Plants.
Yes. Plants, yes, plants. Put circle. Plants. Plants. Okay, thank you. Now open your workbook. Page 8. Page 8. Page 8. Your workbook, page 8. Number 9. Number 9. Umar Muhannad.
Yes, mister.
Number 9, read.
Number 9.
Yes.
One guy has a cell nucleus and
Yes. What's the answer? You have to read it before. Okay. I told you have to do the homework. Yes. Fungi have a cell nucleus and a cell wall. Cell wall. Yes. Cell wall. Okay. Umar Abdul Rauf. عمر عبد الرؤوف.
Yes.
Read number 10.
Yes. How are organisms? The scientific name for an organism is made up of a genus name and
Yes. Of genus name and species name. The scientific name for an organism is made up of a genus name and species name. Yes. Number 11. Omar Abdul Hamid. Number 11. Be faster. Omar Abdul Hamid.
Yes, teacher.
Number 11.
All.
Yes. Read. Number 11.
Sentence have not.
Scientists
Have not yet named the organism on Earth.
out of the blank.
All.
Because
All is the
yes,
organism.
all.
On
There's maybe 100, 1,000, but a lot of no name, no classified. Thank you. Omar Arshad.
Yes.
Number 12.
Using the chart on page 37 of your textbook, think of the traits that an organism from a different order, family, genus, and species would have. Name an animal from that species.
Okay, here we can answer the questions. If we look to the page 37, you can distinguish between kingdom animals and the phylum vertebrate. Phylum vertebrate, yeah, and class mammalia, trait for animals. Yes. Sharp teeth. You can recognize all these properties from the chart. Sharp teeth, short. You can choose any properties. Page 9, matching. This question is so important for the quiz. Matching between A and B. A and B, matching between A and B. A. Number 1, protest. Who can read? Kareem Khalab.
Yes.
Kareem.
Yes.
Number 1, A, protest. Read a group of organisms with some members, yeah?
A group of organisms with some members that make their own food.
Yes.
Algae, and some that eat other organisms to live. Paramecia.
Paramecia, thank you. Number 2. Iyad Abdul Malik. Okay, Iyad. Yes. Number 2.
Number
Species.
2.
Yes.
Organism made up of cells with a cell wall and a nucleus, but without
Number two. Dishes.
Dishes.
Yes. H. The matching between number 2H. The harmful effect.
Effect of some
Microorganism. Yeah. Microorganism. Organism. Number 3. Trade. Number 3. Trade. أحمد الطيب.
Yes.
Number 3.
Okay.
Trade. Characteristic of living things used to identify and classify it.
Yes.
Yes. Number 4. Thank you. Number 4. فهد الشيخ. فهد الشيخ. فهد. Okay, you can transfer the answer because we haven't a time. Transfer the answers. I have 1 minute. Number 5, F. Number 6, G, smallest one. Number 7, species. Number 8, classification. Number 8. Number 10. Number 10. Scientists study the traits of living things in order to identify and classify them. Follow me. Scientists divided Earth organism into 6 groups. The largest group, called kingdom, divided into smaller noun, phylum, class, family, genus, and species. Organisms in the same kingdom are similar. Transfer the answer. Similar to one another and are different from organisms in the other kingdoms. Kingdoms are divided into smaller and smaller groups. The smallest group has only one type of organism and is called genus. Scientists use species and genus name to identify individual types of organisms. Transfer the answers to your workbook. Transfer the answer to your workbook. Muhammad Yahya.
Yes.
Are you transfer the answer to your workbook?
What? Did you say?
Are you transferred the answer to your workbook?
I am right the answer.
Okay.
Now.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Number 12. Do number 12 homework. Page number 12. Homework. Page number 12. Homework for the next lessons. Thank you so much.